Welcome to the YCN Game of the Week, brought to you by LaValle Building Supply, the pros' first choice since 1962. And this week, the Cougars of Kearsarge host the Royals from Mascoma Valley High School here in North Sutton, New Hampshire. Hello once again, everybody. Jim Rivers along with Jack Karen, and two teams that are headed to the playoffs. Kearsarge up near the top four, looking to stay there. Mascoma in the middle of the pack, maybe hoping for a home game.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be one of those fun nights because going into the tournament, you might be able to move up a spot. And the thing is, let's play some situation basketball and see what do we need going into the state tournament.
Well, Kearsarge right now with a 9-game winning streak. On the other hand, Mascoma has lost 3 of their last 4, 2 in a row. They want to kind of get things turned around before the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely right. You know, there's going to be a mix, and to find that mix, that's what a game like tonight is. You got to find that mix going into the state tournament.
Could be some matchup problems underneath for Mascoma. You got Trent Nordze and Zach Mattis with a lot of size.
Yeah, they're big and they're strong. So, you know, you got to box out. You got to keep them away from the basket. The further away from the basket you keep them, the better chance of getting a rebound and then getting into transition.
Well, Trent Nordze, one of the senior captains who was honored here tonight along with the rest of the seniors, goes at 6'3". He plays much bigger than that.
Yeah, he definitely does. He's a monster. He's a monster out there. Let's see what they can do, Mascoma, to take care of that.
And Zach Mattis at 6'8". That's a big kid for Division III.
And he's all of 6'8". Okay, you know, at some point we got to put the camera on him and show how big he is.
All right, so that sets the stage for tonight's game here. One of the final games of the regular season. Each team with a couple left before the playoffs, but it is an important game in terms of seeding. All right, when we come back, we'll have the LaValle Building Supply tip-off for first quarter action as the Cougars of Kearsarge Regional High School take on the visiting Royals of Mascoma Valley in this week's YCN Game of the Week. Now let's meet the starting lineups. Let's go to the starting lineup and the public address announcer for both teams.
Introducing starting lineups. For the Royals, coached by Jim Barry. At guard, 5'9", a sophomore, number 13, Killian Dow. At guard, 5'9", a junior, number 11, Devin Duhane. At guard, 5'10", a junior, number 5, Alex Ford. At forward, 6'2", a senior, number 24, Jordan DeFord. And at forward, 5'10", a senior, number 14, Matt Berry.
Hey, here we come. Let's go.
And now, the Cougars, coached by Andy. At guard, 5'11", a senior, number 10, Jack Van Etten. At forward, 6'3", a senior, number 55, Sam
Portier.
At forward, 6 foot, a senior, number 15, Nick Pettico. At forward, 6'8", a senior, number 12, Zach Matos. And at guard, 6'3", a senior, number 3, Trent Nordze.
And our public address announcer, known affectionately as Bubber.
Yeah, Bubba.
Could be his final game here tonight, as he is retiring after 21 years. His first game was when Tommy Brayshaw hit his 1,000th point. There's the first shot of the night by Matos. Trent Nordze, a senior. Jack Van Etten, a senior. Zach Matos, a senior. Nick Pettico, a senior. And Sam Bossier, a senior. An all-senior starting lineup here, Jack, on senior night. And for Mascoma, Alex Schwartz, a junior, Devin Duhame, a junior, Killian Dowd, a sophomore, Matt Berry, a senior, and Jordan DeFord, a junior for Coach Jim Barry. They are 7-7. These two teams played back on the 29th. Kearsarge winning at 64-37, playing a real tough defense in the first half to set the tone and take a 32-14 lead at halftime.
Well, as we get started, you can see the height advantage. Zach Matos is just, he's a monster in there, Jim. He really is.
And they're going to have to do some serious boxing out. Mattis. That's going to be a problem with Zach Matos under there.
Well, I mean, you know, you take a look at the height that, you know, Mascoma has. No one can really, you know, keep up with that as long as he's aggressive, and it looks like he's going to be.
Right. I mean, what they would try and hope to do is get him in foul problems. First shot taken by Schwartz. Here's a three. That's good. Devin Duhane. You live by the three, you die by the three.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's you know, it's a big part. It's a big part of a lot of teams right now, at every level. And you're right. You live and die by them.
Well, that's, you know, you start hitting threes and it brings Matos out a little bit. Both teams are headed to the playoffs. Opportunity for the Cougars to finish in the top four.
Good decision. Good decision.
I mean, they have not lost since January 8th when they lost to Hopkinton 52-47 here. They lost, the other losses were to Conant 52-51. Those have been their two losses. And right now, Conant standing at 15-1, Pelham at 14-1, Winnisquam at 15-1.
There's a lot of good records. A lot of good records out there.
This time it's Tyler, it's I'll tell you, for a big kid, Zach Mattis moves well in the paint too. Shot by Schwartz.
The nice thing is, Jim, is that he is so long in the paint, and he cleans the glass. You know, I mean, there is nothing more Coach Camp asks of someone like that than to do just that.
You have a kid who's 6'8" on your team, you can go ride him a long way.
Yeah, you're right.
Especially in Division III.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear Coach Camp, but every time Mascoma swings the ball over to the far side where Devin Duhame is, they're yelling shooter. So they know a little something about this guy, and he's already lit up for 1-3.
But, you know, Mascoma, at least early on, has been doing a good job of getting the open shot. They're just not been falling for him. We got 1-3 by Devin Duhame.
Yep.
Timeout taken by Mascoma. Let's take this TV timeout. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week. Stay tuned for more game action. Don't forget to tune in every week for the Red River, River Valley and Kearsarge Chronicles. It's the who, what, where, and when shows of our region. And they premiere at 7:30 every Tuesday and Thursday night here on YCN, your local view. That's the River Valley and Kearsarge Chronicles. Also, don't forget that we'll have our HR Club Kearsarge Heating Oil turning up the Heat Player of the Game when we'll pick the top performer of tonight's game. Trent Nordsey at the line.
Hey, active hands, active feet. Active hands, active feet.
Makes them both. But you'd have to think with this kind of height that Kearsarge could do some serious damage in the playoffs. You know, Conant's at 15-1, and they played them very tight. That was way back when. So this could be an interesting year for Kearsarge in the D3 tournament, Jack.
Yep, absolutely. And, you know, you and I both know, once the playoffs come, you know, roll the ball out and let them go. I believe we just had a kick ball there. You know, I'd like to see Mascoma start to swing the ball a little bit more. They seem like they do a lot out, you know, at the top. Now, with the big guy inside, okay, we got to swing the ball and continue to swing the ball and try to get someone open.
Cougars tightening up the defense a little bit, not allowing that open shot that the Royals were getting. Nice save by Duhame. 8-3 early on here, 3:12 to go in the first period. And again, Kearsarge working on a 9-game winning streak. All batted around, and it's Matos. Quickly to Johnson.
Feed the pig!
Oh,
You know,
Tyler Mattis took it like a tight end.
it's a good thing he has good hands, Jim.
Yeah. He said, okay, Trent. Johnson led the team with 18 points in their first meeting. Nordsey had 17 points. Pretty vocal student body here. This time it's Nordsey. That's a 3. Front iron.
See, notice the hands of these big guys from Kearsarge. You know what I mean? You know, they have soft hands, so now they get any rebound that comes around.
Seven-point lead right now. I'll tell you, and Mattis is not afraid to come out and play the perimeter. 2 behemoths under there for it.
Yeah, they really are. And now it looks like Kearsarge is going into like a soft man-to-man, which I believe that Coach Camp wants to keep the ball outside and make them, you know, shoot up the threes and stuff like that, get the rebound and start in transition.
Not much they've been able to do to solve Matos under the boards or Nordsey. Yeah, Mascoma's getting one shot, and that's about it. Same story every way down. Nice full court pass from Johnson.
You know, that's excellent transition. You know, you look up court, you get the ball, you get it to the wing, you look up court, and you feed the guy. That's great transition.
Alex Schwartz up there quarterbacking the Royals. There's another 3. You know, Devin Duhame made the first one. They haven't made one since. And as we said, you live by it, you die by it. Only one-hander, and Matos with the rebound. He's fouled.
You know, Mascoma's got to be disciplined, though, Jim. You know, he's got the ball in his hands. Okay, get back on defense, because you're not gonna get the ball out of that kid's hands.
Well, Coach Camp's eyes must have lit up when he saw that young man come through the doors as a freshman, huh?
Not sure, but he probably knew a little bit about him first.
Yeah, he probably did with AAU hoops these days.
Yeah,
there are no secrets out there. Nice putback. Goodbye.
What a nice play. That's a great play.
12-3 at the end of 1. Let's take this TV timeout. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week. Stay tuned for more game action.